Alright, today I'm going to show you how to make a simple twist lock leather bracelet. Now these are entirely made of leather, so there's no hardware involved, and this is kind of a fallback item to the love and peace era of the 1960s. And it's a great project for beginners, as I'll be using a lot of the basic tools necessary for working with leather, and I've included links in the description to where you can purchase these tools if you're interested. More seasoned leather crafters will also get something from this video, as you can utilize some of your scraps to make these bracelets, and they're a great small item that you can add to your Etsy shop or sell at craft fairs. They can even be personalized with your customer's name or initials if you have a set of alphabet stamps, and I've found that Etsy shoppers really like customized items. So stick around and let's take a look at how to knock one of these bracelets out. Alright, we've got our pattern printed out and we're ready to start making this little twist lock bracelet. And the first thing I want to do is get my pattern prepped. And what I do, this is printed out on 110 pound cardstock, which is my LaserJet printer. So I take my pattern, I take a glue stick, go over the back of this real good. Try not to get glue on my cutting board. And what I'm doing is I'm doubling this up so it's a little more sturdy. So we'll take this, get this out of our way, take this, double it up, and then we'll trim it out. And you don't have to be perfect on the sides of this, because you're not really going to use that part as a template. You're just going to use the end pieces where it locks together. And notice on this, from this point to this point is your wrist measurement. Thought I'd point that out before I cut this off here. All right. Slowly but surely, we're getting this cut so that we have a good template to work from. Now, once I've got the sides cut, I'm going to grab an X-Acto knife, because I can be a little more accurate that way. I'm going to take and cut around this end piece. I hope you can see this all right. This is a cool little project for your scraps. Something you can do quickly. Make a nice bracelet. Now I'm just cutting those little notches out. Take your time. No hurry in leathercraft. All right, so we got that piece cut out. Let's go to our other end. Cut our rounded piece here. All right, so we got the rounded piece cut. And what I want to do now is grab a punch and a little punch board. I got a punch board somewhere. And we'll punch this round slot out, same way we will when we get to the leather. Find a mallet. Got that. You see we punched out one hole. Now we're going to go to the other end. Punch our other hole. All right. Then we want to take our X-Acto and connect these two holes like that and that. And that takes our centerpiece out. All right. Now I need a piece of leather. Wonder if this is big enough. Let's see if this is big enough. All right, that's 10. I think that'll do it. 10 inches. 10 inches. I'm 8, so from there to there's about right. See what I designed this one for. This is 7 5/8. Not quite big enough for me. So what you want to do, my wrist measurement is about 8 inches. So I'm going to take a pencil here, mark 8 inches. Hope I left myself enough room there. There. So this is going to be my wrist measurement. So I'm gonna mark this along the edge. So this is going to be my end piece right here. I just mark around it. Let me get over here where you can see it. Mark around this. All right. Now a little notch here. Right here. And this is a pretty heavy-duty piece of leather. Here's my other mark down here. This is from a hole. This is, I believe it's 9/10 ounce. So I'm lining up this part right here with my pencil mark. And I'll draw this hole, slot, and I'll draw my end piece. All right. Now, all I've got to do is connect the lines here, somewhere along right there, and I'll take a knife and we'll cut this. Cut this strip off. There we go. Now, we've got our strip. Now, I don't know if you can see that. I didn't mark it very dark with a pencil, but this is one end, round it over, and here's the other. So let's round these ends over. The way I do that, I just make multiple cuts. So I'm going to go back with some sandpaper and my edger and round these corners. So you don't have to fiddle and make a perfect round cut. Just make multiple cuts like that. Same down here. Here's my rounded area. I just make multiple cuts like this. And there's our two rounded ends. I think you can see that in the camera. All right, then we're going to cut our little slot here. right here. Make another little punch with my blade right there. That should get a little notch there. I'm doing this kind of quick because I'm on camera and I don't want to waste all y'all's time. There's one. See, we got one little notch. Go over here and cut our other little notch. I'm just doing it with 4 little cuts. Then I go back and clean it up a little bit. Try to get all my cuts lining up. Sometimes can be difficult. Not difficult, just time consuming. All right, so there's our one end piece with both our notches cut. Now down here, we're gonna need our punch board again, our little punch. And we're gonna do 2 little circles right here. Make sure we're in the middle. And I'm through. Like I said, this is some serious leather here. 9-10 ounce. And this is Herman oak leather too. Good stuff. Get that off of there. We got our 2 holes punched. Now all we got to do, take our knife and connect those two holes. We'll go in here, make a cut like this. Make a cut on the other side. Get out of there, booger. You don't want to disconnect. You can buy those slot punches. If you wanted to make a bunch of these bracelets, that would be the way to do it. Get a little slot punch. I think they call it a bag punch. Get them from Weaver Leather. All right, so we got the slot cut. You can get the bag punch and make that really easy. You can see this just now is going to fit through here. Well, we're going to have to skive it down a bit to get it to fit. Just a little bit, I imagine. See if it'll fit now. Not quite. Still need to skive it some. All right, now my problem is my slot's not quite wide enough, so I'm going to go in and punch this a little bit wider. This will make it fit, I believe. A little bit wider. Yep, there it goes. Now I don't want to twist, so we're going to have to take skive a little bit off of this end. No biggie. See if it'll fit now. It goes through and it twists. There we go. Now you can refine that so that it fits better. That's pretty tight right there. Now, what else I would do on this thing is take an edge beveler here, go along our edges, like so. Now, if you want to make these, I'm going to include a pattern that you can print out on your home printer on cardstock. you don't have a printer that'll print on cardstock, you can take it up to, you take the file up to your local print shop. They'll print it out for you. And I print mine on 110-pound cardstock. And it makes a good pattern that you can keep and reuse. Get this beveled along here. Like so. And then what I would normally do, get some water. My trusty Dauber, about time to replace the Dauber. It's getting kind of grody. Put some water along here. Some water along here. Along the ends. Actually, I need to bevel that end too. I'll just go around here like this. Get a little bit off the edge there. And then the other end. Be careful with these edges where you're aiming them, because they will stab you. And they do hurt. Ask me how I know. Okay, so now we've got our bracelet cut out and edged. What do we want to do next? We put some water on it. Let's take a little bit of saddle soap. Go along the edge here. Clean this edge up so it looks nice and pretty. All right, we're getting there. About to run out of my time on my video. Camera says I've been at 17 minutes. We've got 2 minutes left, so give it just enough time to take this and quickly go over it. See how that edge cleans up? I love saddle soap. And then I usually stain this and then put some Tan-Kote on the edges. Take a little bit of canvas here. Clean this up. Again, I'm doing this quick because I'm on camera and I'm about to run out of what my camera will record. It gives me 20 minutes. And that's what we've done. We'll probably speed this up in the, but that's our bracelet, man. Our twist lock bracelet. Okay, so to finish up, if you want, you can stain your bracelet and then apply a couple coats of super sheen or Tan-Kote to protect the surface. I'll be going over how to do this in an upcoming tutorial, but for now, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of this type of stuff, hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified when new videos come out. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.